Today we are going to discuss conversion of percentage and decimal and rounding off. First topic we are going to discuss is conversion of percentage into decimal. Here are some example of this topic. Number one is 25% and we want this percentage conversion into decimal. You have to follow two steps to convert a percentage into decimal. Number one, 25%. If you want to convert this percentage into decimal, you will follow step number one. You will firstly convert this percentage into fractional number. You cannot convert directly percentage into decimal number. You will follow the instruction step 1 and step 2. Firstly, you will convert this percentage into fractional number, and after that you will convert this into decimal number. 25%, step 1 is 25 upon 100. Percentage. The sign of percentage is equal to divided by 100. If you want to remove this percentage sign, you will write 100 as the denominator, and you know how to convert this fractional number into a decimal number. If you have two zeros in the denominator, it means you will place the decimal point before two numbers, and you don't have any number before two numbers, that's why you will put 0 here. Number 2 example is 165%. Again, you will follow two steps to find the decimal number. Step 1 is 165 upon 100. You will remove the percentage sign, that's why you are placing the denominator 100 here. And step 2, 1.65. You have two zeros in the denominator, that's why you are placing the decimal point before two numbers. 1.65 is the answer. Now comes to the second topic, conversion of decimal into percentage. Number 1 example is 1.25. You want to convert this decimal number into percentage. Again, you will follow two steps to convert this decimal number into percentage. 1.25. If you want to convert this decimal number, firstly you will remove this decimal point, and you know, if you want to remove this decimal point, you will write the denominator according to the numbers after the decimal point. If you have two digits after the decimal point, you will write 100 as the denominator. Step 2 is you have to find the value of 1.25 as a percentage. Step 2 is you will multiply this fractional number by 100%. Why are you multiplying this number by 100%? You know, if you multiply any number with 1, the answer will remain same. That's why I am multiplying this fractional number by 100%. 100% equals to 1. I know that. Why I am saying that 100% equals to 1? 100 percentage means divided by 100. 100 ones are 100. 100 ones are 100 equals to 1. 125 upon 100 multiplied by 100%. 100% equals to 1. Remember this. 100 cancel out. 125% is the answer. Number 2 example, 49.5. Again, you will remove the decimal point. 49.5. If you will remove this decimal point, you have only one digit after the decimal point. That's why you will write 10 as the denominator. Number 2 step, you will multiply this fractional number by 100%. 495 divided by 10 multiplied by 100%, 0, 0 cancel. 495 multiplied by 10%, 4950% is the answer. Now comes to the another topic, rounding off and approximation. If there are too many decimal places in a decimal fraction, it becomes difficult to make mathematical calculations. A lot of time is also spent in writing them out. It becomes easier if we know how to find approximate values. This is often called rounding off to a desired number of decimal places to get an approximate value of the original number. Here are some examples of rounding off according to your exercises. Rounding off to one decimal place. What is the meaning of one decimal place? It means you want only one decimal place in answer. Number 1 example is 9.428. If you round off this number to one decimal place, it means you will remove the other number 9.428 approximate to 9.4. Why I am saying this? Look at this number. 2 is less than 5. 2 is less than 5, that's why I am dropping 2, and 9.4 is the answer. Number 2 example is round off to second decimal place. If you have question, round off this decimal number to second decimal place, you will observe the second decimal place first. 3 is the second decimal place. You have to round off this number to second decimal place. You will observe the number after the second decimal place. 6 is greater than 5. If you have number 5 or greater than 5, you will add 1 to the second decimal place. 7.536 approximately to 7.546 is greater than 5. That's why I am adding 1 to 3. Round off to nearest hundredth. You know what is the position of 100 in decimal number? This is the position of 100 in the decimal number. If you want to round off the number to 100th place, it means you want only 2 decimal places after the decimal point. Observe the number after the 100. 2 is the number. 2 is less than 5. That's why I am dropping 2, and 4.57 to approximate 4.57. Round off to the nearest whole number. If you want to round off the number to the whole number, 25.8 example here, you will observe number after the decimal point. 8 is the number after the decimal point. 8 is greater than 5. That's why I am adding 1 to 5. 26 is the number, and this is the answer of 25.8.